One click is all it takes to lose everything.
We are in a cyber war. You can either be a defendant or you can be a victim.
You are a target, and whether you like it or not, cybersecurity is a part of your everyday life. It always amazes me when I'm talking to people or run to people on airplanes or at parties or at get-togethers, and they go, Eric, what do you do? And I go, cyber security. And they go, that's the coolest job on the planet. They go, yeah, I love what I do. It's great. And then they go, Eric, I don't have to worry about cybersecurity. I go, seriously? Well, what do you mean? Oh, Eric, I'm not that important. I don't have that much in the bank. I don't really use security or computers as part of my job. I don't really have to worry about cybersecurity. I go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Most cars today have computers. And we've seen that those computers could potentially hacked. Most of us carry around smartphones that are personal tracking devices. Most of us, regardless of your job, whether you're an executive, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a janitor, whether you're a construction worker, you're going to be using computers, you're going to be having laptops, people are going to be tracking you. Also, guess what? The government stores your information online. Banks store your information online. Most of us, at some point in our life, have purchased something online. So this idea that no one would come after me, I'm not that important, or I don't have to worry about cybersecurity is very, very dangerous thinking. That's like sitting there driving a car saying, I don't have to worry about red lights. I don't have to worry about red lights that cover up your eyes. It's crazy. You might go a little bit without getting into an accident, but the probability of something bad happening is very, very high. Let me explain. Today's adversaries are not specifically targeting people. Now, yes, you have some cases where they might go after a movie star, a politician. They might target a specific location. Those, believe it or not, are few and far between. Most attackers today are all about the numbers. Most cybercrime is big business. It's no longer teenagers in their parents' garage or basement hacking into some systems. These are corporations that hire people, and these folks have to steal 10,000 identities a week. So they're going to go after the easiest target. So if you have somebody like me that embraces cybersecurity, has a lot of mechanisms in place, a lot of protection, it's going to be very hard to steal my identity, and it's probably too hard for them. On the other hand, if you have somebody that says, I'm not a target, nobody cares about me, I don't have to worry about it, and let your guard down, you are the attacker's dream, because that's who they're going to go after. So they don't care about your name, they don't care about your position, they don't care about who you are, you're just a number. If you have an identity, if you have $10 in the bank account, if you have a credit card, you're going to be a target, and they're going to come after you. And you want to go in and make sure you embrace cybersecurity to make it harder. And what we're really talking about, not in all cases, but in some cases, is what I call the faster than the bear syndrome. And if you never heard this, there's two friends, and they're hiking through the woods. And as they're hiking through the woods, they notice a bear following them. So they start walking quicker, and they notice the bear keeps following them. So one of the friends stops, takes off their backpack, and starts putting on their sneakers. And the other friend looks at him and goes, what are you doing? You're not going to be able to outrun the bear. And his friend looks at him and says, I don't have to outrun the bear. I have to outrun you. Right? The bear's going to catch one of us, and I hope it's not me. And unfortunately, in a lot of cases in cybersecurity, it's the same way. They're going to steal 10,000 identities from the easiest target, and if you're the slowest, you're going to get picked off. Now, I'm not saying that if you do proper security, you put everything in place, you're never going to get targeted, but it's going to be fewer and far between. So the more that you recognize technology is a part of our life, cybersecurity is not something that's going away, and you, nobody else but you, are responsible for your security. The more you can embrace cybersecurity, the more you can make sure that you don't use the same password on all accounts, you're careful on what you click on, you're careful of what you do, you're careful of where you go, you can be safe in cyberspace, but you have to embrace it, you have to recognize you're a target, and you have to integrate cybersecurity into every decision you make every single day.